Thank you, Professor. I think that a lot of observers look at the worldwide pandemic and see it as a catalyst towards in a supply chain, mostly towards digitalization. And therefore, my question, which main trends in technological developments, as you see it, may soon influence the supply chain?
Okay, thank you. This question also deserves a substantial question, detailed question, answer. But of course, you and I, we are not expert in information technologies, but as a user of these technologies, I'll try to answer your question. I can say that, firstly, one day logistics firms, particularly freight forwarders, will shift themselves to be a logistics software company. And this is not too far. Meanwhile, it's undeniable that depending on current digital transformation era, which is so-called Industry 4.0, there are a variety of digital trends and developments in information technology and information systems have extremely high impact on the logistics, and we felt it. They will seem to shape also the future of logistics industry, particularly automation, robotization, and artificial intelligence will have substantial effects on logistics industry. Their effects are already being felt on the global logistics industry. They are not only receiving more interest, but thus traction, demand, and use cases. Everything and anything can be digitized and automated comes under this. Following to this trend, robots and artificial intelligence both are getting highly advanced with the latest technological innovations. These all are vital tools for the transportation and logistics industry trends, as the entire industry heavily trusts and relies on efficient and predictable and effective logistics flows. It will surely change the nature of the fleet moving and the management of our transportation fleet, whether territorial or maritime. Of course, this have an opportunity to change of our lives, but IoT is a major player in improving the transportation and logistics industry's value chains, particularly when it integrated with sensors. It will have an enormous effect on employment as well. But there is some criticism about it will be a negative effect. We will see. However, this topic deserves to address in a unique session, maybe separately. But if we talk about top 10 logistics trends which transforming the global logistics beyond this year, maybe electromobility will emerge as another key global logistics trend. Electric vehicles, electric power-driven systems, and this also not only cuts down the total expense from the fuel, petroleum, and energy, but also helps to reduce the carbon footprints. And it will also force the environmentally aware consumers to go for smarter and effective options. But finally, the blockchain technology definitely has the potential to revolutionize the global supply chain. It's my thought. But rather than its aspects related to data storage, for me, trustable and secure to the transportation lines, supply chain webs, these are more important. Also, the stored information will be easily accessible online and verifiable to anyone who has required certifications or access. This is another important issue as well, because it will also increase transparency and credibility in the processes. So I can say that this is exactly what we expect from a transparent supply chain. I know your question is focused on only digital trends, but besides these technological and particularly digital issues, I want to address a final but most important subject. It is the talent shortage in the logistics industry. In my opinion, in the coming years, the lack of talent will be felt in the logistics industry, which is still a labor-intensive sector like agriculture. Despite all those technological improvements, this will happen to logistics industry in all regions of the world because of the effect of demographic changes. As it's very well known, there is a special attention given to IT, finance, and some innovators or white-collar jobs in developing countries. So, the number of new generations desire to work in more flexible, secure, and comfortable environments. These create a lack of talent, especially in challenging, time-stressed, and stressful sectors such as logistics. This lack of talent to be seen in the relevant fields will primarily cause a lot of pain for today's managers, but surprisingly, they are also the fathers and the mothers of this new generation. So not only because of digital transformation, but also due to this lack of talent, logistics companies should prepare themselves to more digitalized close future. Dear Dr. Benton, thank you again. I guess I tried to summarize all my thoughts regarding to your question.
Thank you very much, Professor.